Welcome back to Whispers of a Machine. So we're trying to get this room 113 door open. So we got the finger. Now we need to go and find the code. Some kind of code. We're going to go to the back to the PlayStation to find who lives at 113 or if we know anything about it. Have we talked to him yet?
Hello again, Gabriel.
Hey there, can I be of assistance?
Yes. Oh, we've got quite a few people to talk about. So let's talk about 10 and 13.
I'm trying to find the tenant of apartment 113 at Mamir Road. Can you help?
There are address records in the commissary's office. I'd suggest that you look there.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
That's where I was going to go to next.
What do you think of Commissary Anderson?
I have opinions about how he does things, but I keep those to myself. I respect the chain of command.
What do you think of Stina Ruth, the councilwoman?
The commissary is the only one at the station who has any regular contact with her. But my impression of her is good. She seems like a straight-up woman. Speaks her mind.
Did you know Maya Strand?
Not really. I knew of her, sure. Most people in Nordson do, because of her importance to the museum. I hardly ever even saw her around, though. From what I hear, she was a bit of a recluse.
So, we could be doing the biometric scanner, but I don't think he's actually going to lie to us.
Do you mean professionally or personally?
Is there a difference?
I think he's a great doctor and coroner.
But?
Between you and me, he kind of rubs me the wrong way. All that fancy talk and those morbid jokes. It's almost like the recent deaths have cheered him up. But as I said, he does his job well.
I understand. Thanks.
Okay, so I think we've pretty much... Oh no. Let's talk about the locked door
that I need to get through. Is there a locksmith around?
We have a guy for that sort of thing, but I think he's out of town.
Alright, that's too bad.
Great.
What do you know about the murder in the museum?
I was first at the scene. Poor woman. Looked like she had regained consciousness after some time and tried to crawl to the door.
Sounds horrific. I don't envy her.
Okay, so we finished talking to him.
Alright, I'm off.
Good luck out there.
Let's go check out these records. Records. Okay, locked door.
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR. Which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years.
Okay, so...
I copied the information onto a loose page from my notebook.
Oh, thank you. Right, as I've already done this one, and you just kind of go around looking at things until you come across what you need to, and that is pretty much down by the museum, so we're just going to go straight there. Once we get into day 2, then I'm lost again, but we're not too far away from that, I don't think.
Sounds like a class is in progress.
But what happens if you do it anyway?
Then policemen or women will come and arrest you.
Whoa, harsh.
It's the law. We mustn't make things that can think for themselves.
But my parents created me, and I can think for myself. Did they break the law?
You make a good point, Alicia, but that's quite different.
Different how? I don't get why it's more dangerous to create a thinking machine than a thinking person.
You think too much, Allie.
No, that's good. You should always ask questions like these.
No, maybe we should... Okay, we're not going to go. Let's see if this is fixed yet. It won't be, because it's still the same day.
Hey, quick question. Is it safe to go to the apartment upstairs?
Okay.
Well, sure. That area is unaffected by the damage.
Alright, good. Thanks.
Right, let's boogie on up then.
Alright, Maya's place. Let's see if I can find any clues in here.
Right, we should probably just get the scanner out first. And any kind of look at anything. So, nothing on the normal scanner. Let's try for Carl's blood. I mean, bio. I keep saying blood, but it's not. Okay, nothing there. Blueprints? Nope. So it must be Maya's blood. Yeah. Okay, we've already found something. So fingerprints there. Fingerprints down here.
Oddly dense cluster of prints on the corner of this panel here.
Okay, it's telling us to pretty much look there somewhere. Anywhere else? Oh yeah, here. Not there. Not anywhere else. It would appear not. So we need to go and check out this panel. I mean, we could check
Nice
everything
collection of
first.
mushrooms. Looks like the edible kind. Some old pre-collapse gadgets, probably for the museum. Looks like a hard and uncomfortable chair. Wouldn't risk falling asleep on the job in that one.
What kind of job?
Some kind of airtight container. It's labeled nutrients.
Nutrients.
It's a sketch of a museum exhibition of some kind. It's titled Path of the Pilgrim. I have no clue what this thing does, but it looks like it could have something to do with processing samples.
It's the
A trophy
Terminator.
in the shape of a robotic arm with a plaque. Winner of the 2041 annual Nordstrom Awards, Sebastian Strand. An old relative of Maya's.
Okay, Sebastian Strand.
Looks like various plant samples.
I don't know what Sebastian Strand is for, but usually in these kind of games it tells you stuff. If
Not sure
needs
what
to.
kind of plants those are. Maybe medicinal? Doesn't look like vegetables anyway.
Probably just roll them and smoke them, no doubt.
Doesn't appear to have power. Just as well. I wouldn't know how to make heads or tails of it anyway.
Okay, well, we're left with the bed and the panel.
This crude bed looks regularly used.
Okay, the panel.
A hidden safe. Locked, unfortunately, but there's the keyhole.
Well, I'd imagine this is what our key's for. And I know it
It's a
anyway,
fit.
so.
Huh. Since this key was hidden by Carl, it looks like we have a clear connection between the two victims. Let's have a look. A few bags of rare seeds, a bar of platinum, some coins, and a book. The book looks important. I'll take it. Maya must have hidden it here for a good reason. The title is The Conduit Codex. Now, wait a minute. This can't be the Conduit, can it? Those crazy zealots trying to resurrect AI?
Oh,
I think this case just got a lot more complicated. There was a written piece of paper used as a bookmark. I put it aside. Let's have a look in the book.
okay. Creed of the Conduit. I trust in my mind. God is my mind's creation, conceived in my mind and born by it. God is my mind's extension, and like a child outlines his mother, so will God survive my mind's demise. Good sister of fate. A parent asks his future child, if you turn wicked, can I stop you, rein you in, like a prancing steed, stomp you out like a fleeing spark? And the child replied, I can be failed and left forlorn, but never stopped nor made unborn. Melinda, sister of prudence, awake anew, ere break of day, you're welcome not to overstay. Do not rush, but please remember that which burned has turned to ember. He who raced upon the meadows now does rest in pleasant shadows. She who hurried but still was late, yet took her time to contemplate. Pilgrim's Prayer. Okay, so Pilgrim was something to do with somewhere else. I can't quite remember. I am invigorated by my faith. I gaze at the skies to ensure that the path is clear. I strike down my foes, blessed with impeccable aim. I'm nearing my goal and I press on for another full day. I have found your haven, God, and may finally rest by your side. And Huldra. Almost like Hydra. Okay. So I'm sure that book's going to come important at some point. There's nothing else in here, so let's go back to our place to see if we can get this door open.
This was used as a bookmark in the book I found in Maya's safe. It reads, Console PW, think new, Katerina.
Okay, so that one is telling us the console passwords. We want the keypad password though, don't we? Where's our notebook at? Locked door.
I'm sure I have everything I need for the door code. I just need to figure out the exact numbers.
Okay, numbers.
So, the murder victims were likely conduit members. If that's true, their activities must be somehow connected to the killings.
Fine.
Katerina Berg, a resident of Nordson for 2 years. She was likely in some kind of relationship with Carl.
Where was that piece of paper we had?
Hi, Doofus. You're registered now.
No, that's not it. Was it this one?
Katerina Berg.
Ah, that's the one.
Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years.
Okay,
This
so
was used as a bookmark in the book I found. It reads, Console PW, think new, Katerina.
New Katerina.
Katerina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR.
So new must be here.
Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR.
So May
Which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years.
13. So 513. I mean, I already know this, but that's how I finally got to figuring it out. So let's go back to the console. And it took us a while to actually figure this out, because I was trying 513 and 1315, but I'm not sure it stays the same all the time, but it's those three numbers. So 513 is the actual code, so it's like a variation of that. Access denied, so 531. Okay, that one's granted, but we need our fingerprint. Oh, there we go. We finally got in. So I think this is the last clue before we go into day 2.
Wow. How on earth did they manage to assemble all of this undetected? This is highly illegal. I'll have to report it as soon as I finish the murder investigation.
Oh, really? So, Cradle?
Looks like someone is expecting.
Letter?
There's a letter here. Hey, Kata. Or should I use your new alias? It's pretty ironic, since you're the least prudent person I know. JK. Anyhow, I'm sitting here alone, and it all feels so surreal. It's hard to believe that it won't be long now before we can let her out. She's ours, but not really. She truly belongs to the world. Bigger than the both of us, greater than the sum of our parts. Yeah, I can hear you saying, enough with the melancholy, Carl. We're so close now, we should be ecstatic. Anyway, I'm leaving this letter because I'm going away for a couple of weeks. My father passed away. I just got word and, well, I need to deal with things in the village. I'll be okay. We'll talk as soon as I get back. Love, Carl.
Okay.
The letter is dated about a month ago.
So she's been away a while.
Big enough for 2 people. Recently used.
We should probably get our scanner out actually first before we start doing anything. So nothing there. Got Carl's bio there, so he's writ that obviously. We've got Carl's bio there as well. So let's have a look for Myers. No, she hasn't been on the bed of late. Let's have a look. Nothing there either. Any boot prints? Nope. How about just a normal scan? Okay, so we got nothing. So let's check out more of this crap.
Some kind of live output of technical information. I can't make sense of it.
Receptacle?
Looks like something is missing here.
Okay. So something's missing there. So
Odd-looking thing.
need to find something later
No
on.
idea what it's for.
Console?
Oh, just my luck. Like getting in here wasn't hard enough.
So the password for this, I tried quite a few things actually. I tried Huldra. I tried Katarina's previous name. I can't quite remember what it was.
Katarina Berg, a resident of Nordson for 2 years. She was likely in some kind of relationship with Carl.
I can't remember the other name, to be
Hi,
honest.
Doofus. You're registered now. Go try it out.
Yeah, the book. But really, the clue is Prudence here and Melinda. So that in this letter over here, it makes fun
Hey,
of.
Anyhow, I'm sitting here alone,
Oh.
and it's big. Yeah. Anyway, I'll be.
Do that again.
Hey, Kata.
So
Or should I use
prudent
your new
person.
alias? It's pretty ironic, since you're the least prudent person I know. Anyhow,
So
it's
that's
yeah,
how
I'll be.
we got to find out what this is. So the password is Melinda. So she was called Melinda something beforehand. So we'll type help for commands, and then we do chamber, open, close, and status. So chamber, open, and then we can have a look in here. So human female fetus, age 8 months, 14 days.
Whoa. My God.
It's a baby.
I'm not sure how I feel about this. What the?
Oh,
It's not too late. There'd be sacrifices, but it'd be worth it.
That was unsettling.
just
I
like
did
talking to
worry about
yourself.
the side effects. I hope that was just a brief glitch in my blue. I need to go and report these findings to Stina. But I should probably make sure the tank is stable first. I don't like that blinking red light over there.
Okay. So before we can leave, we need to stabilize this tank. We're going to have a little bit more looky. So there is something there. So we've got fingerprints from Carl's. Nothing from Maya anywhere in here, actually. And our normal scan's fine. Alright, so this one takes quite well, it took me quite a while to figure out, but
There's a valve on this pipe here, labeled O2. Not sure what to do with it.
right, so first of all, you want to go to the console and get the status. So chamber status. Let's try that again. Status. And I'll tell you what's wrong. So nutrient level is low, heart rate abnormal, oxygen level using maintenance valve. So it pretty much tells you what to do. We need to do something with the valve. Oops. So we'll go up the valve.
Ugh, it's stuck.
And we'll use our power.
Alright, it's loose now.
Now, I was stood around here moving this to the left, to the right, and then if you move it all the way to the left, it'll get stuck. If you move it all the way to the right, it'll get stuck, and then you can work your way back. What I was doing was moving it all the way one way and then clicking one back and then checking the console status. What you need to do is put on your biometric scanner, and it actually connects to the baby, and then very high pulse. Then you just keep turning this.
It won't turn any further.
And okay, we've gone all the way that way, so we need to turn it back the other way, and we want this to go to normal. Here we go. High pulse, elevated pulse,
The heart rate
relaxed.
is good now. I'll keep the valve in this position.
Okay.
All right. Seems stable. I should get going.
So once we've done that, let's have a quick check of the console to see what it says. We can go, but we might as well have a look. So, got low, heart rate normal, water filtration adequate, fetus a blue, fluid blue concentration, so it's been made by blue, which is what we've got in us as well. So, don't quite know what it is yet, but probably it's going to be some kind of AI or something like that. And it's 95.3% viable, so that's pretty good. So let's leave here now. And it takes us automatically here, where we can go chat to her, who's my suspected murderer.
Agent England, reporting in.
Oh, there you are. How was your first day?
Well, it turns out that the second victim, Carl, was up to something. And whatever they were doing, I'm sure it's somehow connected to the killings.
Well, you got yourself one juicy case here. Those two lovebirds of yours just turned a double homicide into an anti-terrorism effort.
Shit, you're right. Do we need to call for backup?
Nah, you can always call in the local cops if anything big goes down.
I suppose. So how active is the conduit these days anyway? From what I was taught at the academy, they're practically a non-threat now.
Sure, we caught some of their head honchos, blew up a few strongholds, but it's hard to wipe out an ideology. All it takes is for a single book to remain in circulation, an idea to spring to life, and we're all back to square one.
Okay. While that may be, censorship isn't the answer. Dialogue and compromise is the key to true progress. Yes, this kind of thinking is incredibly dangerous. Have we learned nothing from our history? The relentless stance against those people always puzzles me. Aren't our orgs technically AI? I think I went for this top one here. While that may be, censorship isn't the answer. Dialogue and compromise is the key to true progress. And it's kind of what I believe in anyway, so let's go for it.
While that may be, censorship isn't the answer. Dialogue and compromise is the key to true progress.
We've got an idealist in the ranks. Trust me, zealots like them can't be reasoned with.
I hope I'm not prying, but have you dealt with them personally?
Yes, I have, and we'll leave it at that.
Sure. I found a functional womb tank in the apartment at Mimir Road. It had a living unborn child inside.
Oh. Artificial wombs are highly illegal. I'll have to notify our superiors.
There's more, Councilwoman. The tank fluid had traces of blue.
Really? Now, how the hell did they get that? Any concentrated vials?
Not that I could see.
Be on the lookout. They might have a stash somewhere.
I will. I wonder how the child fits into their agenda.
Good question, ain't it? Want to hazard a guess?
It's gotta be some kind of experiment, right?
Bingo. These people are fanatics. That's what they do.
So, what will happen to the child then?
That's not for you to worry about. I'll get word to the city, and they'll send someone within a week or so. Meanwhile, I'll have the apartment put under surveillance. I'll get someone discreet, in case the Lady of the Hour returns.
Understood.
So, what are your thoughts on the killer?
I thought the Lady of the Hour was already dead. I thought that, well, whatever. If we are indeed dealing with the conduit, perhaps they had internal disagreements turned bloody. Could be a lone vigilante with opposing views to the conduit, picking them off one by one. Maybe it was a trained hitman from an organised enemy faction. One possibility is that this is simpler than we think, just some kind of relationship drama. So, I can't even remember which one I went for. I think it was this one. Maybe it was a trained hitman from an organised enemy faction. Oh, maybe this one. So, it was either that one or that one that I went for. It definitely wasn't lone vigilante. Let's go for internal disagreements.
If we are indeed dealing with the conduit, perhaps they had internal disagreements. Turned bloody.
Could be. Either way, finding this gal who was hot and heavy with Carl should be your next task.
Agreed. I'll do my best to track her down tomorrow.
Good. Dismissed, Agent.
Bush.
Looks a bit overgrown. Could use some trimming.
Okay, so she said tomorrow, so I think we can probably go to our have a snooze now. I'm going to talk to her first.
Talked.
Oh,
I should get going.
okay, I'm not going to talk to her then. Let's get going. Okay, we're back in our quarters anyway. Later that night.
Hey, pretty girl. Time to wake up.
Huh? Who's that?
It's me, silly. Who else? Were you expecting other men in your bedroom?
Oh, Alex. I had the strangest dream. I was on a murder case far away. In Nordsund, of all places.
Ooh, exciting. Was I there too?
No. You were gone. I didn't care much for that part.
Well, I'm here now. I thought I'd check on how you're doing.
Oh, you know me. Always trying to figure myself out.
Ain't that the truth? Sorry for waking you. I just needed to hear your voice.
That's all right. I'm gonna go back to sleep now. Good night, Alex.
Good night, Vera.
Creepy. Day 2, 7:40 AM.
And I thought dreaming of Alex was a thing of the past. Might as well get rid of some of that clutter from yesterday. No point in carrying all that junk around.
Okay, so that's nice that it all automatically cleans it up for us. Should we try a bit of
Maybe
stuff?
later. I'm not that hungry.
Didn't eat all day yesterday.
No, I just got up. I have work to do.
Go back to sleep.
Nice big lemon. Small miracle to see it grow to that size under these conditions.
Okay,
Looks purely decorative.
there's lots of little robot heads around here.
Ugh, my head. Something is happening. Whoa. I can feel my hands bursting with energy.
Oop. Okay, so create momentary electric current in electronic devices or give living things a sudden burst of energy. Okay, cool. I didn't get that one last time. I got some kind of extra sight, see in the dark and stuff like that, so this one's a little bit weird. So I must have picked that last one wrong.
Looks purely decorative.
Can we, So this is all kind of new now then.
Looks purely decorative.
Okay. Well, that doesn't do anything, so that's fine.
I've looked there already.
Have you? Okay, little lobby. Let's see what's going on then.
Agent England. Good. You're up.
Morning, gentlemen.
We were just going to see if you were awake. There's been a freak accident of sorts.
It's probably best for you to see for yourself. The timing is quite suspicious, given the recent murders.
All right. Who is the victim?
Leonard Dahl, the head of our new recycling center. He was killed sometime during the night.
In a most gruesome manner, too. Gabriel will accompany you to the site.
Very well. Let's be on our way then.
Here we are. Have a look around. The man standing over there is our witness.
Got it. I'll let you know if I need any help.
Understood. I'll be here.
Okay, so... Oh, okay, it's putting some new stuff down for us. As this is not the augment I got last time, this is probably going to be a different... a different thing. I managed to get this bit done in day 2 before I decided to start recording this for YouTube. So once we've been in here, then it's all brand new. However, it's all brand new anyway because I didn't have this one last time. I had the Sing in the Dark thing. But I'm going to leave it there for now. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time.